Oh, I got him! I got him! Yes!
Again,
This is the best game ever.
Don't do it.
Welcome to the Jodo Cast, your Star Wars gaming podcast, who also makes videos that you're watching right now. We are going to play the Star Wars LCG, also known as Star Wars the card game, also known as the game not many people play.
FFG's redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, this is the second time we've made a video for this game. First time we're actually going to be playing sort of seriously. This is going to be some kind of store championship practice. I'm playing Dark Side, Sith. You're playing the Light Side Smugglers and Spies.
Fancy new affiliation cards that came out last week.
Which I should probably read. It says your objective deck must contain exactly 6 Smuggler Spies objectives and exactly 6 Rebel or Neutral objectives. So you gotta be mixed, and you've got 12.
But the benefit I get for that is a 7-card starting reserve, which is your hand size. So I draw 7 cards every turn, where you just draw 6.
Right. All right. So we draw 4 objectives. Pick 3 of them.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for me. Alright, Darkseid reveals their objectives first.
We've got Council of the Sith. Reaction after your opponent's turn begins, draw 1 card. The Emperor's Cabal. Reaction after I win a Force Struggle, I can shuffle an event from my discard pile on my deck. And Dark Lord of the Sith. If I control 3 or more Sith objectives, I get reaction after
that one sucks.
your conflict phase begins. You have to focus a non-vehicle unit.
That one sucks so hard. Alright, Asteroid Sanctuary. If I win an edge battle, I get to draw a card. Spirit of Rebellion. Scarif. Well, this objective has 2 or fewer damage on it. It gains reaction after you play a non-smuggler unit. Your opponent chooses and discard 1 card from his hand. So if I play any unit that's not a smuggler the first time, you have to discard a card. And Behind Enemy Lines, which is not one I really wanted to flip, but I didn't want to lock myself out of Rebel resources. So that says after the objective enters play, look at the top card of an opponent's objective or command deck, and then move that card to the bottom of the deck. So I want to look at the top card of your command deck, your objective deck, yeah.
It is Encounter at Stygian Prime.
Yeah, let's put that on the bottom. Losing Elite is not fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right. Darkseid kicks it off.
Okay, I go first with Balance, which we tick it up. 1 Death Star O'Clock. Deployment. I've got 4 resources to work with. I will pay 1 for Stygian Prison Guard. I will pay 1 for a Sith Library. I will pay 2 for an Advisor to the Emperor, who seems kind of whatever. And then, call it good. Force phase, I guess I'll commit this muchacho to the Force.
Flips to the dark side. Okay.
What's going on in this artwork? I have no idea what's happening here. There's a guy passed out, probably been poisoned, maybe just drunk.
Isn't that one of those like Vizier guys or whatever?
Yeah, looks just like a party gone bad.
Alright, so bounces with you, I don't get nothing. Refresh, I got nothing to refresh. So draw, there's nothing I wanted to discard. So actually no, sorry, I take that back. There is something I want to discard. I'll put just Rebel Tactician and redraw. Alright, well that tells you what I think about that one. Alright, so I'm gonna play Improvised Defenses, which is gonna go on this one. And so it's a 1 smuggler resource, but it also gives the enhanced objective +1 damage capacity. So this is 6 health.
Okay.
And if this objective dies, the defenses go back to my hand.
That's a good card. And that means you've got Zeb hiding in there somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's a Zeb card. And I still only have 4 resources. So this is gonna really Yeah, I gotta do it. I played Dodana with all 4. He is a non-smuggler unit, so you have to discard a card of your choice.
I'm going to discard Cruel Procedures because there's a way I can pull it back out of my discard pile.
And then it'll go to the start of my conflict phase, and your Dark Lord of the Sith is going to kick in, and Dodana's my only unit, so he's tapped. And I can't do anything in the Force phase. You win, and it makes it your turn.
Woohoo! Balance! It is now 3 Death Star o'clock because Dodana got spooked by the Dark Lord. I will pay 1 for another Sith library. I will pay 3 for a Royal Guard champion. And I'll pay 1 to give him the Inquisitor's lightsaber.
Thankfully, you have 0 blast over there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave these guys here on defense.
Those guys are really defense. So no combat, so
No.
Force phase.
Force phase, I'll just leave it on this guy, and we're good.
Okey-dokey. Alright, I go. Balance is with you, so nothing happens. I refresh all of this. I gotta start with this. The Sassy Temple War Room.
That's like an elite
It's
2.
yeah, an Elite 2, and it's Yavin 4, so after a Yavin 4 card generates a resource, I get to draw a card.
Ooh.
So it's 1, 2, 3 resources to play the Masasi War Room. I still have 4 resources, so I'm going to play Rebel Tactician, which costs me 2.
Do I have to discard a card now because you played a
Yes.
non-spy guy? I guess I'll just discard the Inquisitor's lightsaber because I already got one out there.
Oh, and sorry, I can draw a card as soon as I.
Oh, and also I won a Force struggle, right? So I can pull this back in my hand?
Yeah, you should have that back in your hand. Masasi Temple War Room, I use these resources to generate it. It's a Yavin 4 card, and so he says when a Yavin 4 card generates a resource, draw a card. Hello! I'm going to use the 2 resources I have left to play Necessary Alliances. It's not a limited card, so I can play it. And this one's 1, but it's influence, so it matches any faction.
Okay.
So beginning of combat phase, Dark Lord of the Sith taps him.
Yep, and then after your opponent's turn begins, draw 1 card. I guess I missed that one.
Yeah, you should draw that too. Better remember those triggers on Saturday.
There's too many triggers in this game. That's what happened. You open the rulebook for this game. It's just 1 line. It says, remember your triggers. And then if you can learn
That's when I got better at this game, is I learned all the timing windows.
That's all you need to know to play this game is remember your triggers, and it's really hard.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight you yet.
Come on, Dodana, Santa Claus.
I'm going to commit him to the Force, and he's 3 pips.
Ooh.
So I win the Force struggle. And then it becomes your turn, and you only get 1 click, so you're at 4.
Balance, I go up to 4, refresh, draw. I'm going to discard Cruel Procedures again. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
6 to bring out the big boy.
Palpatines.
Be sure to drink your Palpatine. I got 1 left. I guess I'll just bring out another prison guard. You got Dodano.
It's got that white tactics. That's the other key to this game, is paying attention to how many cards are in the other person's hand. Tells you how those edge battles are going to go.
I'm going to send the Royal Guard champion after This is the one that makes me discard stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go after that one.
The lightsaber only gives him a blaster pistol, right?
Yeah, he's got three blaster pistols.
Oh, what the heck. If I lose the edge, Dodon is dead if he goes in. You have 3 blaster pistols, and you've already got edge 1, so you're already up 1 on me in the edge battle. I'll let you have it.
Interesting. Okay, well, let's drop 1 damage on there. He's focused. Well, I'm gonna send a prison guard after the one with the upgrade on it.
Alright, well, Dodonna has to play now, and it's not as lethal if I lose the edge battle, so Dodonna's in.
Okay. I don't have an edge advantage this time.
Nope. And you play first because you're the attacker.
Bam. Pass. Pass.
Pass. We just twisted each other. And I got rid of a bow rifle, so.
Again.
I gotta see some more cards in my hand here, so. And I'll pass.
Pass.
1.
3. Well, then I guess I will start by focusing this guy to strike, which makes you focus him.
And you get nothing.
And nothing. Okay, well, in any case, conflict's over. I'm going to commit Palpatine with the Force.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
And call it a day.
Balances with you, so I'm getting bonuses. 2 cards in my hand, so I'm drawing 5.
Oh, and I suppose I won the Force struggle, so I can remove a token from just that guy. Because it says when you win the Force struggle, remove up to 2 focus tokens from another Force type guy.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is so silly. Play the Millennium Falcon. That's a good call. Alright, so usually I'm 4, draw a card. Interesting. Alright, so I will go to the combat phase. I'll tap down this dude to satisfy Vader's thing. We're going to send the Falcon against Vader's objective, the
Okay.
Dark Lord of the Sith.
He's got... Is there a special ability that matters in combat?
So he has Edge 1, which is going to give me 1 of the Edge battle. And then his action says, return this unit to your hand and put a character or droid into play from your hand.
Got it.
So what he does is he runs in, he shoots, and then he flies away. He bounces out. So basically, if I win the edge and I go first, I strike and then I leave. Because as soon as I'm done striking, I bounce out. And I get a dude for free that can go somewhere else because it's not in that engagement.
Oh, so if you get to go first, you can focus a strike and then pull him out of there before I get to do anything?
Yeah, before you get to do anything.
Oh, so if you win the edge battle, there's no point in me defending.
Okay.
So he's just going by himself. Do you still want to put in the edge card?
I do.
Okay. So I'm not defending with anybody.
0. Because I can play those the bow rifles say you can play them from the discard pile, and they have no pips, so they're a wasted space in my hand. Okay, so I won an edge battle because this doesn't say contested. So I won an edge battle. I draw a card, and then I strike with the Falcon.
So
I do
2 damage?
1, 2, and unopposed to the objective.
Yep.
Nothing to do with the strikes. And then that combat can be over. Sorry, it's still in that combat before the Falcon even leaves. Hang on, just put 2 damage on there right now. Don't give me the unopposed yet. I'm gonna play this out right. So still after the strikes, I'm gonna play Infiltrate,
Okay.
which says during an engagement, put a character unit into play from your hand as a participating unit on your side. If that unit is still in play at the end of the phase, return it to your hand. So I'm going to put Cloud City Operative into play in this combat.
Right.
So the Infiltrate goes away. He says, after this unit enters play, move 1 focus token from a target unit to another target unit with a cost of 2 or lower.
Huh.
So I'm going to take the token off of the Falcon and move it to your advisor down there because he costs 2 or less.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to strike with the operative. Because I won the edge battle, I have a tactics. I'm going to put that on Palpatine. So he's not helping in the force phase this turn. Then I'm going to strike with the Falcon again to put 2 more on there.
And then an unopposed does 3.
Yeah, 2, and then the unopposed will give me the 5th one.
Which will kill it.
And so then that combat's going to end just like that, with
Yep.
the unopposed. At the end of the combat, the Cloud City Operative comes back to my hand. Then I'm going to do the action on the Millennium Falcon to put the Falcon back in my hand to put the Cloud City Operative back into play.
Mm-hmm.
Which now I'm going to take the token off of the Rebel Tactician, and it's got to go on somebody 2 or less, so I'm going to put it on their advisor down in the bottom again. I'm just going to bury that kid. And I popped the thing, which was fantastic. So gross. That was so good. This card is so dirty. And that's the only reason why I try and fit in this pod with winter in it. I'm going to send the operative by itself to Council of Sith.
And then you win the edge battle, right? So you get a
Yeah.
tactic somebody. Oh, and draw a
I
card.
had to draw a card because I won an edge battle. It's not once a turn. I'll tactics Palby. So I'm just going to send the tactician by himself to the last objective that I can engage and put 1 more token on Palpy. And that will end. Oh, and I won an edge battle.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy, that's so good now. All right, so that'll end my conflict phase. We'll go to the force phase. I have 3 pips and you have 0. So we flip. And that's gonna make it your turn.
Uh-huh. So we'll go up to 5. Then we reveal a new card. Hey, look what it is. Dark Lord of the Sith.
No, wait, did you? Where's it? Oh, yeah, no. Damn. Jerk.
Guess we'll pay 5. 4,
Vader.
5. Vader.
Oh my god, that Vader's so scary too. Because he can target, he's targeted strike for exhausted guys.
And I'm gonna put Bones of the Fallen Master on the Emperor's Cabal. We have enough room for cards over here. Vader actually gets blast. You're only defending with Dodonna.
Dodonna's it, that's all I got.
Let's see. We're gonna play Force Choke to kill that Rebel Tactician. Deal 1 damage to a target character.
No. I'm gonna pay 1.
Cancel the effects of
Pay
it.
1. And when the opponent triggers an ability of an in-faction card you control, spend 1 resource, discard this unit from your hand to cancel the ability's effects.
Okay. Then I'm gonna send Stygian Prison Guard and Darth Vader after this one.
That prison guard is kind of snarky. Let's have us an edge battle. Dodonna's coming at you.
Pass. Pass.
Pass. If you twist me, I'm gonna be sad.
I've got 6.
I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Where do ties go? Defender?
Defender.
Okay. That's fine. And I can commit or remove a target unit from the force.
I'm gonna commit one of these guys or take Dodonna out. Or you can do one of your guys.
I don't think I need to do one of my guys. I need to guess I could do Vader or the champion. If I do it to
Or
the
you can-
champion, I'll win.
Uncommit the buried dude so you free up a force card. Because if you commit one more dude on your side, all 3 of your commit cards are out.
I'm gonna commit the Royal Guard because
He's just sitting around.
I'll win at the end of this, assuming you have no way to unfocus Dodana. So you've won the edge, right?
Yep.
Well, actually, that's maybe not the case, depending.
No, as much as I'd love to tactics down that Royal Guard, I have to tactics Vader and do my blaster pistol to this guy. And then
So you're
my
putting
blast.
tactics on Vader,
Yep.
and then shooting this guy who
Yep.
only had 1 health.
And then I double tap because I'm committed to the force and I struck.
Okay, so now this is my force phase. He's committed, so I win the force struggle. Palpatine, while this unit is committed to force, I can react. After I win a force struggle, move up to 2 tokens.
I'm going to pay 1 and discard
How
one.
many of those guys you got?
I had all 4 of them in my hand. That's what stymied my hand for so long.
Just anytime I do anything, you can be like, nah.
Infection. It's the first
Any card
infection
effect?
hate. Yep.
He was gonna ready up Vader.
I know, it would have been scary.
I thought it was gonna be a good move. This stupid rebel, what are they called? Rebel somebody's.
1, 2, 3. You only have to worry about 1 more.
Well then, okay, that's end of my turn.
Alright. But you still have the force, so I don't get any extra damage. Okay, this is going to be a killer hand because I drew in some really awesome cards this last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.
You
Yeah.
just draw Chewie?
I wish. Pay a hidden outpost with that one. Now, let's see how much fun this is going to be. How many cards are you in?
No!
This is going to be so dirty. All right, I'm going to play Cassian for 4.
Hold on a second. Hold on. There's 2 cards in my hand because I'm remembering my triggers.
Yep.
On my way to being a pro. Reaction after your turn starts, I draw a card.
Yep.
Aha!
So now you can choose to discard one of those cards because I'm going to play Cassian and he's a non-smuggler unit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll just get rid of Vader's lightsaber. He doesn't need a lightsaber.
You have Core Vader in there too?
Core Vader's when I have the alt art for, so I had to include it.
Oh, fair enough. Fair
Basically, he was trying to get all my.
But if you're playing Mono Sith, the GA Vader is where it's at.
Isn't that this one?
Yeah. All right. So then, with the other 4 resources that I have, I'm gonna play his buddy.
Uh-oh. This didn't happen in Rogue One. They weren't
But
just...
I have no resources. Took all 8 resources to play both Jyn and Cassian.
Did you get the Dodana effect?
I did not.
Triggers!
That was freaking amazing. All right, so something's just gonna get blown up. I'm gonna send.
Gotta ready to focus somebody because Dark Lord's dark and lordy.
Cloud City Operatives. So I'm gonna send Jyn, Cassian, and the Rebel Tactician. Oh my, that is amazing.
Enlighten us.
Cassian's ability says, after this unit is focused to strike, remove 1 focus token from a non-rebel unit. Oh, non-rebel. Okay, yeah. But I just noticed that it doesn't say that it has to be participating.
Oh, so you can free up that Cloud City bro over there if you want.
Cloud City Bro. Because I'm trying to figure out how this works, right? So then Jyn says, the first other rebel unit that resolves a strike during the engagement, remove all focus tokens from that unit. So I want to go with Cassian first to untap him after he strikes, but I need him, to take advantage of his ability, I need to have something else, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send those 3 against Dark Lord of the Sith because it's so dying right now. So those are my 3 attackers.
I suppose I'll just defend with what I got because, hold the line, all that sort of thing. Here you go.
Okay, so you have 1 card in your hand,
Sure do.
but you have edge 1, so you're already up 1 edge.
Yeah, deal with that.
Okay, there's my first card.
Boom.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, me too.
It's a twist.
Goodbye, Sam Witwer.
Of the Force Lightning.
Yeah.
So now we start a new edge battle. I'm first. I will pass. You have edge 1.
Yep.
I have edge 2.
Mm-hmm.
I draw a card because I want an edge battle. So, I will, and Cassian has the tactics too, that's what makes it perfect. I'm going to start with Cassian.
Okay.
He's going to do
Which one are we going after?
the Dark Lord of the Sith one,
Oh, okay.
the super annoying one. So after he's focused to strike, remove 1 Tokus Froken, focus?
Tokus broken?
Tokus Froken from a non-rebel unit. So I'm taking it off the Cloud City Operative over here, freeing her up. Then he's going to do, kind of want to start burying Palpatine and Vader, but if I don't take care of both of those guys, we're going to have problems. So I got more stuff coming. So he's going to do tactics to this guy and 2 pistols to that guy and 1 of the objective. Then after he strikes, Jyn says after the first other rebel unit resolves a strike during this engagement, remove all focus tokens from that unit. So Cassian wakes back up. So then it becomes your strike. You don't have anybody left standing. So I'm going to strike with, and that's once per turn. So I can't do it. I can't strike with her and then do him again and untap her.
You can't.
So all my triggers are done with him and her.
Triggers.
They both triggered.
Trigger.
So now she's gonna strike and do 2 to the objective and 2 to your dude.
Oh, she has targeted strike?
No. This guy's
okay.
he's still in the engagement.
Not anymore. He's
Not anymore. All right, so she strikes. Then Cassian strikes and does 1 more to the objective, and we're gonna put 1 token on focus token on Palpatine.
Okay.
And then my Rebel Tactician gets to strike, and because he's with a leader, Cassian's a leader, he gets a black pistol and a white blast, so I'm going to put another tactics on Palpatine and 1 more to the thing, plus I would get unopposed if I needed it. And we're going to blow that objective out of the water.
No.
So those
2 down.
Those 3 guys are done. And
Can you
then
finish off? Can you do 4 damage on 1 more?
Dodonna can do 2, unopposed 3 if that Cloud City Operative had 1, or if I had that cool fate card that says if you have 2 different faction dudes, you can give 1 a pistol and 1 a blast. I could. But as it stands, I'm just going to send the Cloud City Operative against your one with the Bones of the Fallen Master so I don't get hosed by that thing. And it's just 1 unopposed, and we're going to putting a token on Vader isn't going to do anything, so we'll just Palpatine either. No, I got another turn to put more on Palpatine, so we'll put it on Palpatine. Her tactics icon. Oh, and I draw another card for winning the edge battle with the Cloud City Operative. Ooh, Lord. Putting Dodonna in this deck was the best idea ever.
And then you win the Force struggle, unless you want to send Dodonna against that one, right?
Yeah, I don't want to send Dodonna against that, so I'm going to use my 3 pips and win the Force.
My turn. Death Star at 6. Death Star o'clock.
Death Star o'clock.
Refresh.
And if I had resources left over after playing Jyn and Cassian, it's so stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Gotta make something happen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll refresh. I will reveal my new thing, which is Encounter on Stygian Primal. This has 2 or fewer damage. Your dudes lose elite.
No, Dodonna.
Well, I think we just need to put out as many defensive people as we can.
It's hard to win edges when somebody has 7 card hands and lots of draw mechanics.
Another Sith library. Well, at least get some of the alt art people out. We'll put out a Royal Guard. We'll put out.
Do you have an alt art Palpatine?
Yes.
Oh, you jerk. And I think they're doing in their upcoming, one of the upcoming kits are going to do his objective too. So I think you could do every single card in Core Palpatine as an alt art now.
So we'll put out a Senate Guard.
Ooh, he got a Protect, and this guy has Protect. No. Oh, he shields objectives when you play events though. That's good.
Okay, so that's that. Well, I guess I want to commit Vader to the Force.
Yeah, if you commit Vader, you're going to take it away from me.
And then reaction, I could reaction, I could remove some tokens from somebody, I guess, which means maybe I should have just made a run, but I don't think that makes a difference. He can't remove them from himself, which is annoying. Okay, your turn.
Okay, balances with you. Refresh.
Trigger! Draw a card.
Yep.
Bam. Aw, man.
I am going to...
Actually, that's probably the best card I could have drawn right now.
I'm going to discard the Masasi War Room since it's unique and hope to draw.
Too saucy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 resources. So let's see what I can reinforce here. Rebel Tactician.
Hold on a second.
Holding.
Just one moment. I am going to play an action card.
Okay. Before I deploy?
Yeah. We're going to play Telekinetic Strike, and I'm going to place 1 focus token on... I'm going to focus Palpatine, because whatever, to place...
Sorry.
No, that one.
You also can't pay costs with exhausted characters.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Well, then,
So you have to pick who you're going to put it on.
I guess maybe I don't want to play it anymore. I didn't know. I didn't want to focus anybody besides Palpatine.
Alright.
Because I can't afford to. I was excited. I was going to throw.
You can't focus a focus down guy to pay costs. Otherwise, you just like have one guy that you just keep burying with stuff.
I suppose. I suppose that's the difference between focus and place of focus.
Right. That's the difference. Place of focus it can happen, but paying costs is something different. All right. So Rebel Tactician, which means you have to discard a card. What do you got?
I missed the trigger.
Which one?
An event.
Well, any event you play, I can shut down.
That's true, and we'll assume that I knew that and decided not to play. I had force manipulation. I could have just killed Dodonna at the end of my turn because I won the first struggle by not more than 3, so I couldn't have played it anyways. So it doesn't matter. I know how to play this game. Okay, so what's going on?
So I paid 2 to play the Tactician. He's a non-smuggler unit,
so I
so you
have
have
to
to
discard
discard.
a card. I guess I'll discard that force manipulation.
With the 1 pip on it, yep. We'll play his friends. Rebel Tactician number 3. Good old Dodonna. And I actually have 2 leaders on the board, so those guys get scary as hell, actually.
Is it for each leader?
No, but I can send Cassian with 2 of them and Dodonna with another one, right? Like,
yeah.
Tactical Genius. After he enters play, I can take a focus token off a target unit committed to the Force, which I'm going to pass on because I don't want to take tokens off Palpatine. So 1 and 1 for the Tactical Genius. I'm all in.
Yeah, well, so am I.
3 Rebel Tacticians, Dodonna, Cassian, Jyn, Operative, and Genius. All in on your
And
Bones of the Fallen Masters.
Palpatine's like, you know what, guys? You take care of this. I'm just gonna hang out over here. I can't be bothered.
Oh, he's gonna get bothered. So after I declare attackers and you declare defenders, I'm gonna play Well-Laid Ambush.
That doesn't sound good.
Pay 1 smuggler resource. During an engagement, a target non-participating enemy character unit can be damaged by unit damage icons from units you control participating in the engagement.
Oh, so you can
So
just,
everybody can put their damage on Palpatine.
even though
he's not there.
It's not gonna matter. There's no way you don't.
It's like mass targeted strike for one dude. It's like everybody can shoot that guy.
He's like, guys, let's just get a cup of coffee over here. We got this. Vader and his little guards, they can handle this. Lay it on me.
Edge battle, huh?
Yup.
I gotta save this.
Push it to the limit.
I gotta save this all fast. In case you pull out some sneaky ability that I can cancel with my last trooper.
Oh. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, God.
9.
9, and oh, you don't have the Royal Guard guy anymore, so you say 9.
Yup.
I have.
Which Royal Guard guy don't I have? Oh,
the Royal Guard champ.
Right.
Which is funny because you.
I don't think I could have pulled him out at any point either. Cause
you have to win by 2 or more, I think, to pull him out.
And
for free,
I've only been winning by 1 or more. Triggers.
I've got only 6.
Aha.
So you get the first swing. Thankfully, you have no tactics, but you can just start killing dudes. So.
That guy's reaction doesn't matter. I don't get an extra blaster because none of you guys are.
None of my guys are tapped yet. Yes.
So maybe I should save Vader, but you've got a tactics on.
I've got
plenty
tactics.
of guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 out of the 8 guys have a tactics icon.
I mean, technically, Vader's attack is exactly as good as the other 2 guys' attacks. It doesn't matter who I go with. Vader would be worth saving if you could somehow not tactics him. So we'll go with Vader. Vader wants to get his bloodlust in before the end of the day. So he's gonna attack.
Oh, but you won Edge, so all of my white icons are off. So these guys are only
which
good.
means you don't have any tactics except
These
for that
guys,
guy.
These guys are only good for white or blaster pistols now because they had a white blast. He's got a black tactics.
He's the only guy with the black tactics. That guy's gotta die.
Yeah.
So the Imperial Senate Guard is gonna go kind of stick him right in the gut.
Kidoki.
Aha! Now we're talking.
I'll go with Cassian. He'll do 2 damage to this guy, and 1 to the objective. And then Jyn wakes him up because he's the first rebel to strike.
It's almost like they designed those 2 guys to work really well together.
Oh, this is not a forced reaction, so I don't have to necessarily do it on the first guy that strikes. So I could strike with somebody else, then go with him. Hers, though, hers says the first other rebel. So I always have to strike with the rebel first. But if I go with, like now, if I go with Jyn next, then I go with Cassian. Cassian will wake up Jyn.
I see.
Actually.
No, it's... Dang it.
And I have nobody to tap still.
Vader still doesn't get his extra gun, which I kind of need to kill somebody. But
I've got like another attack or 2 before people are going to get tapped down.
And since you can't spread out the love, I guess I'm just going to go with Royal Guard and I'm going to kill the Cloud City Operative because that is maximizing his damage.
I'm getting dudes off the board.
But now if you just go at Jyn, it's game over. Right? There's only I punch. Yeah, I go with Jyn. Do 2 to the objective and Jyn
1 to
win. She runs into this little cabal here and just shoots everyone in the head. Vader's like, I'm out. This guy's dead. See you. Oof. That was brutal.
It was brutal having all 4 of those.
Yeah, those things, these guys.
Those make Cassian. You're gonna see those all the time.
Rebel
now.
Saboteurs.
Because you can put these in any deck. You can put Cassian in with capital ships. It doesn't matter. There's like non-aligned capital ships that you can like use the fate cards that I didn't see any of. These allies of necessity. If you have 2 different dudes, 2 different factions in your thing, 1 gets a pistol, 1 gets a blast. And with the way the deck's built now, I have 4 twists. But you need a higher count because it's 60 cards.
Well, decided to play the
way better.
video playback and see how many triggers I miss. I'll probably miss the triggers during editing because I don't obviously know them that great. So if you're watching, comment every time we miss a trigger that I don't point out in the video after editing.
Done.